Well, it's lights, camera, action for downtown Oklahoma City during the 18th annual Dead Center Film Festival. While films are center stage, technology is playing a supporting role in the movie business.
The Dead Center Film Festival is a growing event which draws filmmakers, their fans, and followers to Oklahoma City. It's become a major regional event celebrating film and the arts.
This is our 18th year for the Dead Center Film Festival, and it's our biggest festival ever. We have 135 movies from around the world and all over Oklahoma, and it is my 8th year running the festival, and so it's just been super exciting to see how the festival has grown over the last 8 years, and this year we've added a tech conference.
The movies include short films, which don't usually make it onto the big screen. Chris Fondulis and Jesse Hoyt came in from the East Coast to show their short film, The Curse of Don Scarducci. Fondulis' wife, Jessie, was diagnosed with celiac disease a few years ago, which means she has to keep gluten out of her diet. Her situation inspired the film.
It's become something that now is a little more mainstream, but we decided to make a little dark comedy about the idea of gluten and who would be the one person in order to completely wreck their lives. Who would be the one person in society that this could happen to? And to me, it was a mobster. So to have a mobster have no more access to pasta and cannoli and all these delicacies.
Kyle Roberts is known for creating sci-fi and fantasy films. The Oklahoma City director's latest entry to the Dead Center Film Festival is The Grave.
We're here with The Grave, which is the 1920s vigilante superhero piece, all shot here in Oklahoma City, set in Oklahoma City. Here with Cato Buss, who's one of our actors.
Yeah, I love working with Kyle. He's one of the most dynamic filmmakers in the city. He makes really incredible movies in a genre that's unique and he always gives great parts to the actors.
The Grave has been selected to be part of the International Comic-Con Film Festival in San Diego later this year. Dead Center is about creating an opportunity for homegrown talent as well as honoring Oklahomans who have made a name in film. This year, Tulsa native Alfre Woodard was given the Oklahoma Film Icon Award. As an actress, it's about the experience of making the movie, not just playing a character.
It makes me so happy. Not only do I get to do what I do, but I'm so rich because of the people, the artists that I get to spend my life with.
Before streaming services like Netflix came along, Woodard says it was easy to pigeonhole movies which featured actors of color.
What Netflix did and just blew that whole thing out of the water was they said, okay, we're on in 150 countries. We're gonna drop that all of a sudden at the same time. People in Tibet can watch it at the same time that people in Duluth watch it at the same time that people in Singapore.
The equal distribution revealed that color didn't matter to those watching the movies.
And they saw that people around the world were hungry for the stories of all kinds of people. Because the thing is, a person's story is a universal story. And you gotta be thinking to cut off segments of societies. You gotta think that. It doesn't happen naturally.
Woodard says when Hollywood began seeing that the demand for diversity made money, it gave into the trend. Another trend is the type of technology changing how entertainment is produced and consumed. Oklahoma City native Kim Voyner loves the festival as expanded to show off the technology shaping a new generation of media arts.
Lance added the Tech Center section to the festival after last year when we brought the first virtual reality component to Dead Center. There's a lot of tech startups here in Oklahoma City now. There's a kind of a thriving startup bubble happening here, so it seemed to make a lot of sense to kind of bring all that tech together into Dead Center and kind of show that intersection of enterprise and entertainment and how that's all coming together around VR.
Producing a movie for virtual reality takes a different approach to filmmaking because the 360-degree setting becomes the reason for the story in most cases. Augmented reality is another form of entertainment technology.
It's a fun application of the technology, but it's an application of the technology that's really relevant in the education realm in particular, like the ability to, say, in a museum context like this or a history museum, to have students go through a portal into 1776 to see the signing of the Declaration or whatever, as opposed to just reading about it in a book. It's a very different way of approaching it.
Voyner sees Dead Center as a means to encourage more development in technology and the arts in Oklahoma. It seems Oklahoma City's Little Film Festival has become a star in its own right.
To me, the biggest star of Dead Center is downtown Oklahoma City because, 20 years ago, it was a whole different game. And now when our guests come in from New York, from Australia, from Chicago, they're blown away by what it's like in downtown Oklahoma City.